London is a city that changes people greatly. It gives you the opportunity to look at the life from a different angle and better understand the diversity of cultures, points of view, and the interaction of different people. I love this city, but sometimes we start to feel that our life is going in the wrong direction. I'm sure this thought has come to you many times, but usually we throw it out of our heads and accept the current state of life or try to dilute it with hobbies and entertainment. But this is a trap into which we drive ourselves deeper. One day I met her and decided to go to the other side of our planet and start building a life from scratch. How easy or difficult is it to start life in another country with different traditions and culture? Let's walk this path together and see whether it will be a success or a complete failure. Yes, the Earth is actually spherical, and no matter which direction you run, there is still a high probability that you will get back to what you were running from. During 14 hours flight, I had enough time to think about the meaning of life and also think about plans for this trip. I was also delighted to visit Brunei Darussalam for the first time. 40 minutes ago, we landed in Brunei. And now I'm on my way to the hotel, decided to take a hike and observe surroundings. It's clear that country is rich, everything looking beautiful and roads are built in high standard. I'm not complaining, but tell me please, where is pavements? Because of that only one option exists, to walk along the side of the road. Recently I saw an aero bridge across the highway, but even it started out of nowhere and led to the other side to nowhere. Absolutely not suitable for hikers. Yeah, I got completely wet, but thank God the rain is very warm and doesn't cause discomfort. By the way, this is the one, mysterious forgotten air bridge. The next day I met new friends and we spent a couple of hours before my flight to Philippines walking around the city center together. Bruneians are very hospitable and friendly people. By the way, during the rain last night one driver stopped and offered me a free ride to the hotel. This act says a lot about the hospitality of the Bruneians. Later we will take a walk around Brunei, but for now I need to fly to the Philippines for a long-awaited meeting.
Ladies and gentlemen, please fasten your seatbelts, we are taking off. Now unfasten and fasten them again. We are landing in Manila.
The journey from London to Davao with stopover in Brunei and transfer in Manila lasted 44 hours. It seemed to me that an eternity had passed. The last couple of hours before meeting her, my heart was beating like crazy. From that moment on, a new chapter in our life began.
At 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again.
My first trip to the Philippines was limited by a 30-day tourist visa, so we decided to rent a motorbike and drive around 3 islands. It was a great idea to see the beauty of the Philippines and get to know the life and traditions of island life. The cost to rent a good bike for 2 persons was 550 pesos per day, which is equivalent to about $10 or less than 8 British pounds, plus a 1500 pesos deposit. Traveling on the bike gave us complete flexibility and independence in movement and timing, so we chose the road as we traveled. It would be a crime to come to the Philippines and not to try balut. In the very first days, I was offered to try this dish to see my reaction.
So can remove this one just in case. If full on will be and I need to bite or with this spoon?
No, you crop that. And after that you put.
A remarkable fact is that the main advisors do not eat balut and even avoid it.
Water.
I see it everywhere. Oh, water.
You can drink that.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, you can drink that. The ano. Oh, you put some salt and.
No, I want to show to the camera what is it, because my family will want me to look into that 100%. They are very sensitive.
Gamay, di ko kukuha. Nagpagupit ko.
Oh, look at it, Tan. Look at it, Tan. Oh. You put salt for tasting.
Nothing bad.
You put salt on the
Kasi wala pa na. Kaya tinuwal na may piso lang ito.
No, I want to show whole embryo, because otherwise nobody will believe that.
Ay, murang gamay lang.
I think this
Gamay ba?
18 na, 18.
Where's
Dako. Tinanak ka na ang pinakadako na.
Ha?
Ano ang pinakadako ito?
Oh, like 20?
Black 20 eh.
Look. Nay. You didn't want to put some salt or
I will.
Will you put some salt and vinegar?
The vinegar is ano?
Vinegar is
Spicy.
the best, yeah?
Yeah.
No, it's spicy ang vinegar nila.
To find out more about what balut is like, join my Telegram channel, where I post a lot of interesting things what were not included on YouTube, the YouTube platform restrictions. The link is in the description below. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell here, so you don't miss the next chapter of this story.
That's good.
There is a hard part on the ano, on the balot. This one is the hard part. They cut you remove the hard part. Everything is eatable ano other than the hard part.
What is the taste?
It's like pate.
Okay.
What's it?
That is, I will explain later.
Patay nga manok.
Pate.
Kaming daddy ano mo?
Guys,
Where's
Nak, bigyan mo siya ng coke na kaliit.
Nakupod kuya.
Okay, ko singitan.
This ice.
Yeah, guys.
Can I get some drink? Water?
I didn't like that.
No, I like water.
lagi siya pero sometimes nga ijantihan ba mutukar. Pero dili na mutukar kay murag.
The worst part is
Yeah, hard. Yeah, that is a hard part.
suitable.
Murag isang gikauntan, gaina lang tan gikauntan.
Ayaw ko ano lagi kay bahoy ng kamo.
But you can't scare me like that.
Yeah.
And therefore I finished the balut without any unnecessary emotions. And probably ruined the expected show.
I'm finished.
Congratulations! You're a certified Filipino!
Thank you for the interesting experience with exotic food, but it's time to hit the road. Everything looking so bright green for me, especially after the winter weather in the UK. Even rain feels so warm. It was New Year's Eve and we didn't plan a long journey on the first days. So we booked a hotel in the city of Tagum, where a surprise awaited us. Despite the booking confirmation, the hotel turned out to be closed, and we had to look for another one. Luck smiled on us, and we found another place to stay very quickly. It rained almost all the time for a couple of days, so we spent time searching for information on which route is the best to travel. Also celebrated our first Happy New Year together. Everything around me was new, and I wanted to go deeper into the jungle, to look at nature and the life of local people.
Bamboo growing very quick, yeah? We can build our first house from bamboo. Do you want bamboo house? Why not?
For Melody, this trip was tiring, since she did not discover anything new for herself. It's another matter for me. Everything around was a discovery.
Oh, we need to be very careful with coconuts. If they will drop to the...
Oh, good, slaba, no.
Nobody will hit.
Ganahan na siya magsuroy-suroy diri. Ato sa city, ganahan lang siya magsuroy-suroy. Nakita ani ni jang farm ba? Gusto siya mo ari.
From what country are you from?
Me? UK.
United Kingdom.
That is how growing coconut. Follow me. Here. Yep, go up. I will hold you. No worry. No. Go. I think here people get coconuts.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
And what they do with coconuts?
They sell them when they clean, yeah?
Lobo, oh. You see?
At the end of the trail, I looked at the place where copper is extracted from coconuts for further oil production. Coconut oil is considered a healthy product and therefore is widely used in cooking and for the cosmetics production. The nutshells are used to make charcoals for grilling, so that 100% of the coconuts is used. A couple of pictures for memory, and we can move on. Our next destination is Bislig. Despite the rainy season, today is almost dry and sunny at times, so we decided to look at the largest and most beautiful waterfall in this region.
What danger you have in Malay? You have some dangerous animals.
I think he's making more of crocodile.
Yeah, can be crocodiles in Malay, yeah? Oh.
Lake 77 was on the way to the waterfall, and we did not find any information prior the trip. I wanted to swim in this lake and catch a crocodile at the same time.
It's very beautiful, yeah?
Yeah. You can go. Laba.
Our stop was at the random pier, where we were greeted by a married couple who had just opened a small family business here on a lake.
Oh, look. Small fishes.
Red tilapia, sir.
You feed them?
Yes, sir. Ang isa ka fish weighs almost 1 kilo. And we will serve it 300 pesos. It's already cooked with a side dish and a rice.
300 for 1 kilogram, yeah?
Yeah,
For one fish.
it's already cooked.
Yeah?
300 pesos only.
Yeah, let's do.
Okay, you go fishing first.
Yeah, we will go to fishing.
Yeah. Go fishing, then we will cook the fish for you.
Okay, amazing. And we will get our. Just a
Okay.
second. I will leave helmet.
We will prepare the
I will leave my helmet.
magkuha sa tagworms, ma'am.
Take you.
Okay.
I want see.
I will get the bait for this.
Melody, take. Give back this food and try.
I will catch worms first, sir.
You will catch.
Because yes, We will
to cook.
we will put the worm here.
And
So
after
that
Melody
you
can.
catch, I will catch the worm first.
Melody scared about worms. Melody fishing.
Karuan man na kayo mo. Muundot naman ang iyahang.
Kirang blue.
Oo. Tapos ang isda din na train na siya nga. Pag naay rat, palayo. Ikatong last 2 months, so man sila pakuhain ko. Eh na, nag-breed pa man sila arang na mga
Kirang
na
mga
ana.
gagmay.
Oo. Kanang pula bang kulang na po ni pula pinalit. Kanang ito, muna ilang mga babies.
Melody cannot get her first fish. Where is Melody's big fish? Yeah, get. Oh! Oh! You lost it.
It's a nice one. Very nice.
Literally in a matter of minutes, we found the common language topics of conversation, and it was very interesting for us to communicate.
Oh, yeah. Balik udah kuat.
Yeah, that was small.
Yeah.
Fake fish. But Melody got good fish. I think some 400 grams.
And 700. 700.
You think that was 700? Oh.
Almost 1 kilo.
After fishing, our fish was sent to the kitchen for cooking. And in the meantime, a new adventure awaited us at the Tinuy-an waterfall. Due to the rain season, the flow of the river was aggressive and the water was muddy. But the waterfall was very beautiful and powerful. Just look at this power of water that can move huge blocks of stone. Yeah. Milo. Be careful. Oh! A local guide who works in this area led us up to the waterfall along a well-organized trail.
Will you go inside to the water?
Unfortunately, swimming in the river was dangerous, because the flow of water could easily throw you down onto the rocks. In many places you had to be extremely careful when climbing the rocks. Every wrong movement could lead to injury and the danger of being washed away by the water. We enjoyed our time in the waterfalls, so we highly recommend to visit that spot. Literally within 10 minutes of returning, we were served a table to a high standard. And of course, after a delicious lunch, I went for a swim to feed the hungry crocodiles.
Water is amazing.
Either the crocodiles were full, or I didn't taste good. In the end they refused to eat, and it was
Very nice.
over the course of half a day spent together, we became very close friends, and they invited us to go on a motorized raft ride on the lake with them. The time spent together in leisurely conversations and positive vibes left the best memories. This is probably one of the most motivating moments in life, when you meet people with whom you are interested and who are interested in you. It was a little sad, but we had to move on.
Yeah, next leg. Yes, very good.
In the next chapter we will visit new interesting places and slowly get to the city of Cebu, which is the last point of my first trip to the Philippines. Stay tuned, it will be interesting.